From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Booey. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The shortstop, Elvis.
As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Demo, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter. Well, the reason power hitters
Batting
generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Gallo leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 15.
Standing in, number 15. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-0 home down the first baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Comes set, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. And the Rangers are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Line to the right side. Mazzara is there, one away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting line.
Appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Gene Segura standing in. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gallo is there. And that's the third out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Nope.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The catcher.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So stepping in, Jose Trevino. First offering on its way.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The pitcher, Mike Minor, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
Now batting, left fielder
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. And he popped him up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 4.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Dickerson, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. The bouncer to the left side, right to him. And that's out number 1.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Three and one.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Minor sets. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
In tied at 93, ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
One and 0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to
batting,
bobble a ball, you have
number
to hope it's
15.
when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready for another chance? Number 15, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make
Now
a
batting,
really good pitch,
the
and yet
second baseman.
this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's Rognadodor now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
He's running. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get over to oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. From the belt, kicks and deals. Running now is McCutcheon. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Real Muto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He's set, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. McCutchen stands at first with 1 out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Andrus has it. Odor. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Phillies go down quietly there, that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ronald Guzman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Hey. 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike.
So next to the plate for Texas, Mike Minor. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. He swings and grounds it to short. Segura has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to take his hacks again, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
In now, Gene Segura comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hoskins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Kingery, just 24 years of age, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today playing shortstop. You have time, there's rhythm, there's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, a reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it, a lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Minor sets. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2 to count.
Two out with the man at first. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. So striding forward now, Elvis Andrews. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
The center fielder, number 13.
Digging in, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Mazzara, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
Nope.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in once again, Rougned Odor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
That evens it up, 1-1. Fastball well outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The second baseman, Cesar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First delivery to him on the way. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 2-1 home. Into center field. Line drive base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Rafael Montero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Rafael Montero.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and lines it to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Again, he sends it out of play. McCutcheon at second. Realmuto at first. 1 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rangers 1. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him. You know, usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Danny Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 38, Danny Santana.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The batter, the left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Adam Morgan takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Shin-Soo Choo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They still trail it here 3-1. Luke Farrell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, G. Segura.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. As he hits one on a line to left field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Segura, the runner at second with one away. Now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here now the 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
2 strikes.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Runners on first with 1 down. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hey. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
full count. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Chu coming on. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 46, Adam.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Number 40 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Get down, 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
McCutchen.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McCutchen owns just over 1,600 base hits over his career. And he takes strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara is on his horse. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2
The right
gone.
fielder, number 3.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And now Bryce Harper. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
McCutchen over at second. Real Muto on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chu has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Nick Pivetta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Phillies, number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Pitch popped up. Hoskins is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara. No hits to this point. And the pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Wow, I'm not sure
Now
how, but it looks
number
like
15.
he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Into the box, number 15, and he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The 3-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Odor. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. The Rangers leave a pair. They trail 6-1. Number 59 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 59.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He launched
Phillies.
one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gene Segura is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes big.